What's up, everyone? Today, we're diving into a massive shift happening across America. Millions are packing up and leaving their home states. So, where are they going, and why? I'll break down the top 5 states seeing the biggest exodus in 2025, from sky-high living costs to the search for a better lifestyle. This isn't just about moving, it's about people rethinking how and where they want to live. We'll dig into the data, real stories, and the surprising reasons behind this migration. Ready to see which states are losing the most people, and why? Let's jump in. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more deep dives like this. First up, California, the state everyone's talking about. For decades, it was the ultimate destination, a place where people flocked from all over the country and the world, chasing sunshine, opportunity, and the promise of a better life. But now, the story is changing. Once the land of dreams, it's now the epicenter of America's mass migration. The Golden State's allure is fading for many, replaced by a growing sense of frustration and disappointment. The California dream, once so vivid, is starting to feel out of reach for more and more people. Hundreds of thousands are leaving every year, and the numbers keep climbing. In just the last few years, California has seen a net loss of residents on a scale not witnessed in decades. It's not just a trickle, it's a wave, reshaping communities and neighborhoods across the state. The biggest reason? The cost of living is out of control. Everyday essentials like groceries and gas are eating up paychecks faster than ever, leaving families with little left over at the end of the month. Median home prices top $1 million in many areas, totally out of reach for most families. Even those with good jobs are finding it nearly impossible to buy a home, and the dream of home ownership is slipping away for an entire generation. Rent is sky high, and people are working multiple jobs just to get by. Young professionals, families, and even retirees are feeling the squeeze, forced to make tough choices about where and how they live. It's not just housing, gas, groceries, and taxes are all among the nation's highest. California's taxes are notorious. And for many, it feels like they're paying more and getting less in return. People are realizing they could move to Texas, Florida, or Nevada and instantly have more money in their pockets. Lower taxes, cheaper homes, and a lower cost of living are drawing Californians to new states in record numbers. The daily grind is brutal. Traffic jams, long commutes, and little time for family or fun. Hours spent in gridlock or packed trains leave people exhausted with barely any energy left for the things that matter most. The rise of remote work has made it easier than ever to leave. Now, people can keep their jobs and salaries while living somewhere far more affordable and less stressful. Why pay a premium to live in a crowded, expensive city when you can work from anywhere? The freedom to choose your location is changing the game, and many are seizing the opportunity. Many are choosing experiences over a prestigious zip code. Moving means more money for travel and family adventures. Instead of being tied down by sky-high bills, families are exploring new places, making memories, and enjoying a better quality of life. There's also growing frustration with crime, homelessness, and natural disasters. Once safe neighborhoods are now struggling with issues that seem to be getting worse, not better. Wildfires, earthquakes, and droughts add constant stress. Every year brings new headlines about disasters, and the uncertainty is wearing people down. For many, it's the final straw. The combination of high costs, daily stress, and safety concerns is simply too much to bear. The California dream is being redefined. It's no longer about a place, but about freedom and quality of life. People are searching for a sense of belonging, peace of mind, and the ability to build a future without constant worry. People want safety, stability, and a chance to actually enjoy what they earn. They want to raise their kids in safe neighborhoods, save for the future, and have time to relax and connect with loved ones. They're voting with their feet, heading for states where their money goes further and life feels less stressful. The exodus is more than a trend. It's a movement, and it's reshaping the country. California's exodus is real, and it's changing the face of the state. Once bustling neighborhoods are quieter, and businesses are feeling the impact as customers and workers leave. The question now, who's next? As more people pack up and start fresh elsewhere, the ripple effects will be felt across the nation. The California exodus is just the beginning of a much bigger story. Next, we head to New York, the city that never sleeps, a place famous for its energy, ambition, and endless possibilities. For generations, people from all over the world have flocked here, drawn by the bright lights and the promise of making it big. But lately it seems the city never stops losing people. More and more New Yorkers are packing up and heading out, leaving behind the city's iconic skyline for something new. New York's population is dropping fast, and the reasons are strikingly similar to California's. The numbers tell a story of a city in transition, as thousands each year decide to start over somewhere else. The cost of living is crushing, tiny apartments for sky-high prices, and even high earners struggle to get ahead. Rent for a small studio can eat up half your paycheck, and buying a home feels out of reach for most. Taxes are some of the highest in the country. State, city, property, and sales tax all add up. It's not just the rent that's high, every bill seems to come with a hefty price tag. For many, it feels like every dollar is taxed away. Saving for the future, or even just making ends meet can feel impossible, no matter how hard you work. The weather doesn't help. Long, brutal winters drive people to sunnier states. Months of snow, ice, and gray skies can wear down even the most devoted New Yorker. The daily grind is exhausting. Crowded streets, unreliable subways, and constant noise. The hustle that once felt exciting now feels overwhelming for many. The pandemic proved that many jobs can be done from anywhere, so why stay? With remote work now a reality, people are rethinking what they want from life and where they want to live. People are trading snow boots for flip-flops, moving to places like Florida and North Carolina. Warmer weather, lower costs, and a slower pace are calling. The old dream of climbing the corporate ladder in New York is fading. Work-life balance and quality of life matter more now. People want time for family, hobbies, and peace of mind. Safety concerns are growing, with many feeling the city isn't as secure as it once was. Rising crime rates and a sense of unease are pushing families to look elsewhere. Families want safer, quieter communities. They're searching for places where kids can play outside and neighbors know each other's names. Opportunity is no longer limited to New York. Tech, film, and finance are booming in other cities. The American dream is being redefined in places once considered off the beaten path. People are following the jobs and the lifestyle they want. They're building new communities, finding new friends, and discovering that success doesn't have to come with a New York address. New York's Great Escape is underway, and it's reshaping the city's future. As more people leave, the city faces big questions about what comes next, and whether it can reinvent itself for a new era. Now to Illinois, a state quietly losing residents year after year. The trend isn't just a blip, it's a steady outflow that's reshaping communities, neighborhoods, and even the state's identity. For many, the decision to leave isn't easy, but the reasons are piling up. The main culprit? Sky-high property taxes. Illinois consistently ranks among the highest in the nation, and for homeowners, these bills can feel like a never-ending burden. Homeowners pay thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, just to keep their homes. For many families, these costs eat into savings, retirement plans, and even college funds for their kids. Many feel like they're renting from the government, not owning. The sense of security that comes with home ownership is replaced by anxiety over the next tax bill. Neighboring states offer much lower taxes, making the decision to move easy. Indiana, Wisconsin, and Iowa all look more attractive when you compare the numbers. Illinois' financial woes, pension debt, political dysfunction, add to the frustration. Residents see headlines about budget crises and wonder where their money is going. Residents feel their taxes aren't buying better services or quality of life. Roads are crumbling, public pools are closing, and basic services are stretched thin. The job market is uneven, Chicago thrives, but much of the state struggles. Outside the city, factories close and small towns empty out, leaving fewer opportunities behind. People are leaving for booming economies in the Sun Belt and beyond. States like Texas and Florida promise jobs, lower costs, and a fresh start. Harsh winters push retirees and families to warmer states. The long, cold months make the idea of sunshine and mild weather even more appealing. Many want more outdoor adventure and travel. Illinois can't compete with mountains or beaches. People crave new experiences, and other states offer a lifestyle that feels out of reach here. Crime, especially in Chicago, creates a negative perception statewide. Even those in safer suburbs feel the impact of the city's reputation. Families want safer communities and better reputations. They're searching for places where they feel secure and proud to call home. High education costs and funding cuts drive young people out for college, and they often don't return. The state's brain drain means fewer young professionals and less innovation. Illinois' exodus is about people seeking value, opportunity, and a better life elsewhere. Until the state addresses these deep-rooted issues, the outflow is likely to continue, leaving behind empty streets and a changing landscape. Number 4 is Pennsylvania, a state with history, but a steady stream of people moving out. The economy is lagging behind faster-growing states, especially for young professionals. Taxes, local property, and income add up quickly, making other states more attractive. Winters are long and cold, pushing many to seek sunshine elsewhere. Some feel the state is stuck in the past, lacking the energy and diversity of places like Austin or Nashville. Outdoor lovers want bigger mountains or year-round beaches. Housing costs in some areas are high compared to the South and Midwest. Many students leave after college for better job markets, fueling a brain drain. Aging infrastructure and frustrating commutes add to the reasons to leave. Political polarization can be draining, pushing some to seek a more stable environment. For many, Pennsylvania just can't compete with the promise of a brighter future elsewhere. Last up, Michigan, a state with natural beauty but a long history of population loss. The decline of the auto industry left scars, and many young people leave for better jobs elsewhere. Harsh winters and endless gray skies drive people to sunnier states. Taxes and high auto insurance rates add to the financial burden. Outside Detroit, many regions struggle to attract new jobs and investment. People want vibrant cities or outdoor adventure. Michigan can't always deliver. Bad roads and aging infrastructure frustrate residents. Political division adds to the sense of stagnation. Michigan's story is about people chasing opportunity, sunshine, and a sense of progress. That's the top 5 states people are leaving in 2025. From high costs to harsh winters, people are searching for a better quality of life. This migration is reshaping America, and we'll keep following the story. If you want more deep dives like this, hit subscribe and join our community. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next adventure. Your support means everything. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.